everyone and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. Today is episode 10 of Love Island the game. I cannot believe it. I thought because we're on to day 4 now I was going to do a little bit of a t-shirt change. Don't get too attached, this is like the only other Love Island t-shirt I own, #sort, as Primark have stopped doing t-shirts this year. It's really very sad. So if you know of any other Love Island t-shirts, just link me to them in the comments down below, or let me know on my Twitter, which is at Ashleigh Emilia. And without further ado, let's get into it. So this day 4 is called Get Sticky With It, and it's getting saucy. So a tasty treat on the lawn provides the islanders a chance to get to know their partners better. And let's use a VIP ticket, play now. Previously on Love Island. Things weren't looking good for Ashleigh. When are they ever looking good for Ashleigh? I could be going home tonight. But then she turned on the charm. How's it going? And one of the boys seems to have fallen under her spell. But not the right one. I'm really looking forward to spending more time with her to see if there's some magic. Shall I just pretend that I like Abraham? I don't know. I'm a Gary's girl at heart. And I thought Lottie was our resident mystic. We also bid our farewells to Jane Austen. Sorry, I meant Hannah. Together we beat on like boats in the current into the future. Coming up, our new couples get to have fun at brunch. What's the point in life if I can't treat myself every day? Some discover their coupling may have been a little half-baked. I just thought things would feel different. Good Marisol. While others don't have a thing to worry about. Noah and I just get each other. That definitely said donut, didn't it? What have I missed? And is my pun game only going to get stronger? You better believe it. What is going on? It's the morning after the first islander was dumped from the villa and all is quiet. Well, except for Noah's snoring. And Marisol sleep talking. One islander, Ashleigh, doesn't appear to have had the best sleep. For goodness sake, how does Hope sleep with Noah snoring so loud? If she can cope with that, they're meant for each other. You turn to look at Ibrahim. He's stolen most of the sheets in the night and wrapped them around himself. The only visible parts of his body are his chiselled face and his sleek, toned legs that poke out of the bottom. I was freezing last night. I'm not letting him get away with that again. You look around the room. At first, in the gloom, you think no one else has stirred. Then you notice Lottie sitting straight up in bed, staring at you. Her long, colourful hair is dangling in front of her face. She smiles. Ashleigh? Lottie must be devastated Hannah was dumped last night. What should I say to her? How are you doing? Not good, honestly. Hannah and I really bonded, and now she's gone. You hear a rustling sound. Across the room, Gary sits up and looks at you. Oi, keep it down, you two. Some of us are trying to sleep off an active night. Marisol and I had a great time last night, if you know what I mean. What do you mean? Was meant to be a little spooning, but we may have had a bit of a smooch as well. Ugh. You see Marisol emerge under the covers. She rubs her eyes before fixing a frown at Gary. What are you talking about? It was just a small peck on the lips. Oh, it seemed like more to me. How? It was just a little peck to say goodnight. I was just being friendly. Well, it still felt special. Well, I didn't mean it to be a whole big deal. You're such a liar, Gary. It's already hurt Hannah. What are you talking about? I was always straight with her. Why are you even bringing this up? Oh my god, I think I might have just gone off Gary. Like, don't lie about what you've done with the girl, especially. Like, that's just, like, not right. Firstly, you don't need to tell everyone about it, especially not without her prior consent. And secondly, like, it's just slimy. Stop. It happened last night. You had the chance to save my friend. Lottie's upset because Gary didn't choose Hannah at the recoupling. If it wasn't Hannah, it would have been Marisol. Thank you. I was not on your side, Gary. Stay out of this, babe. Hold on, Lottie. If Gary hadn't picked me, I'd have gone home. Lottie's face flushes. Look, I'm not saying I don't want you here, babe. It's just Hannah and I were close. I just want my friend back. I still don't get why you're having a go at me. And now I have someone I actually want to get to know. He splutters and looks at you. I mean, I had someone I wanted to get to know, but she got taken off the table before I could choose. Ibrahim stirs next to you. Ah, come on guys, can we calm down a little? It's too early for all this. It's Lottie that should calm down, mate. Marisol touches his arm. He shrugs it off. No, I've barely woken up and Lottie's already on my case. At least Ashleigh's on my side. He looks around the room, then stops frowning, a grin emerging on his face instead. Ha, it's all bants anyway. He jumps out of bed and heads for the door. I'm going to go and lift something heavy. He slams the door shut. For a moment, nobody speaks. Well, that was awkward. Yeah, it's been less than a week and the energy in here is completely out of whack. Ibrahim turns to you. At least we have each other. Oh my god, I'm so sick of all the men in here. For now. True, who knows what will be thrown our way. Hope and Noah sit up in their bed, their backs rest against the headboard. They look like an old married couple. You right, Marisol? Marisol wipes her cheek. For a brief second, she looks vulnerable. Of course I am. We all knew the first dumping would be tough. It's only natural that emotions are running high. I'm going to go get ready. She gets out of bed and heads to the bathroom. I hope she's okay. Remind me never to share a room with 10 people. Don't worry though, Marisol. You're all about to do something that's going to make this morning a little bit more appetising. Oh, says Ibrahim. I've got a text. Islanders, enjoy a lazy lion and then please dress to impress for a couple's brunch in the garden. Hashtag yum yum. Hashtag Great British Brunch Off. Brunch! My second favourite meal of the day. After dessert, of course. Isn't it more of a weekend thing? What's the point in life if I can't treat myself every day? Someone should go and find Gary. This could be a great opportunity to get to know Ibrahim better. You make your way to the dressing room. I'm so done. I don't like Ibrahim, he's really clingy. I don't like Gary anymore because you don't lie about stuff like that. Everybody seems to be making a real effort. I should do the same. I feel like I don't really need to buy a new one, but I might buy a new evening outfit. That's a loud bird. This is sure to turn heads. Damn, Ashleigh, you look sizzling hot in that. Ibrahim's taking ages. I'm going to go wait in the lounge. You make your way downstairs. So extra. Gary sat on the nearest sofa, his head bowed. He turns when you enter. Oh, hey! He jumps up. Do you mind if I have a word with you? He looks more serious than you've seen him before. He's about to say something when the other islanders start making their way downstairs. In private? I'll catch you after brunch, yeah? But before you can answer, Ibrahim grabs you around the waist. Come on, Slowpoke, it's brunch time! He leads you towards the lawn. You look back at Gary, he winks at you. I wonder what he wants to talk about. It's time for our islanders to feast their eyes on this. Well, feast. Bobby and Priya squeal as they make their way outside. The lawn is laid out with gorgeously set tables for two. A buffet table laden with delicious pastries, cereals and fruit juices sits proudly above them. Gary seems to perk up at the sight of all this food. Yes, bruv, this is more like it. Not many people realise this, but golfers have to maintain a pretty strict diet. Everyone's got a weakness though. What's yours? Ibrahim blushes, glancing furtively towards the spread. Pain au chocolat. Oh, okay, maybe I do like Ibrahim. Is there anything here you like the look of? French toast. It's got to be made just right though. Nothing worse than when it turns into scrambled egg mush. Let's grab some, I'm famished. The two of you make your way up to the buffet table. Noah skirts around it, picking up a piece of everything. Nearby, Marisol and Hope are whispering. It's just loud enough for you to hear. It's only been an evening, babe. I know, but I was expecting to feel something different. That certain spark, you know? Oh, here's Ashleigh. Oh, Ashleigh, you have such good style. I wish I could work that outfit as well as you. Oh, thanks, Hope. She turns to Marisol. Do you want her take on it? Marisol turns to look at you. Actually, can I get your opinion? Her eyes look over the arrangement of food before focusing back on you. So with you and Ibrahim, are you feeling, you know, the spark? Huh? You know, that special something? No, I don't think so. Maybe it's not just me then. I know it's only been an evening, but I thought I'd feel something immediately. I mean, I didn't feel it with Bobby, but I've not got it with Gary yet either, and then... What do you mean, Bobby? You were coupled up with Ibrahim. Is there something you're not telling us, Marisol? Then he exaggerated about us making out last night? What would his nan say? Exactly. What do you think, Ashleigh? Without that spark, you've got problems? You think? Yeah, unfortunately. That spark is how you know you're onto something. Without it, how can you be sure? That's what I was afraid of. I just thought things would feel different now that we're with the people we want to be with. Am I the only one who understands this game? I feel like I'm playing a different game to the one they're giving me. You know? I found Gary so hot before and he seems super sweet, but why am I not now feeling it? I guess I should be getting back to him. Thanks again, Ashleigh. She picks up 2 full plates of food and heads back to her table. Nicely put, Ashleigh. I didn't mean to pry, but I couldn't help overhearing. Thanks, Noah. Let's get back to our brunch, hun. The 2 of them walk back to their table together. Ibrahim comes over to you, his plate stacked high with pain au chocolat. I saw that you got sidetracked, so I picked up some toast as well. I didn't want you to miss out. Let's sit down. The 2 of you make your way to an empty table by the pool and tuck into your food. At first, neither of you say anything, instead focusing on the brunch. Ibrahim shifts in his seat. He goes to speak, stops, and then starts again. So, tell me, what's it like being a musician? Ibrahim remembered what I do. Even I forget sometimes. Being a musician is thrilling but exhausting. No 2 days are ever the same, and while that sounds exciting, it can be really tiring. Well, that's understandable. At least it sounds like you enjoy it. So few people seem to find the job they love. At least there's always hobbies to keep you sane, right? Thank goodness. Anyway, enough about me. What's your idea of a perfect date? Hit me with your best guess. Ibrahim's perfect date would be at an arcade. That's really not my vibe. How would we get to know each other? I think you can tell a lot about people when you go to an arcade, and you can see how competitive they are. You can see, you know, if they win something, will they give it to you, you know? Okay, what's your main goal in life? Wow, you asked the big stuff. What do you think it is? Freedom and not having to decide to create a brand new baked good or to win an international tournament. Freedom and not having to decide, huh? That's not it at all. I've got my direction. I know where I want to go. Oh, was I guessing his? Ouch, you didn't get either of those right. We really need to get to know each other better. He shifts in his seat and fiddles with his fork before speaking again. Alright, I've got one. You know people get that feeling when they're with the right person. Funny, I was talking about the spark with Marisol earlier. Oh, right, well, do you think we have it or something like it? I don't think so. Yeah, that's fair. Ibrahim puts his food down and rests his chin on his hands. Actually, I do have one more question for you. Are you happy I picked you? You seemed less than thrilled about it last night. It's too early to tell. That's fair. I guess we'll both see if we're meant to be. You look around at the other couples. Noah and Hope are feeding each other with their forks. That's a power couple right there. Lottie's holding Rocco's hand. It looks like she's reading his palm. He doesn't seem that into it, but is smiling while she talks. Those 2 seem to be getting along well. Gary and Marisol don't appear to be talking much. I wouldn't want to be at that table. Gary sees you looking and gives you another wink. I wonder what Gary wants to talk about later. You carry on looking around at the other couples. Priya can't seem to take a bite of food without spitting it out with laughter. What could Bobby be saying that's so funny? You turn back to the gaze of Ibrahim. I'm glad we got to do this. It's been good to get to know you better. Wouldn't you say so? Guys usually serenade me after a date. Really? Maybe. Do you actually want me to? I'll leave that up to you. Oh, thank God. If it's okay with you, I'll pass. Ibrahim slumps in his chair, relief written on his face. The rest of the brunch passes with some awkward but sweet idle chatter. The brunch is over, and while most of the islanders work it off by, well, not doing much at all, Gary finds his moment to approach Ashleigh again. Is she ready for some top quality banter from one of Southeast's finest? You're lounging on one of the sunbeds, watching Ibrahim float on the surface of the pool. Your full stomach and the Spanish heat soon have you dozing off. Until something blocks the sun, you look up and see Gary standing over you. There's a strange smile on his face. Remember when I said I wanted to chat? Well, is now a good time? Turn him down. I don't want to talk to him. Gary's face falls. Please, Ashleigh, you'd be really helping me if you did. I need to talk about something sensitive. Okay, we'll have a private chat. I'll spend my gems just for you, Gaza. Of course I'll chat with you. Great! He looks around at the snoozing islanders. I'd like to do it somewhere more private though. I'm not one for secrets, but I can't have the others hear us. He scans the villa, but there's islanders in every corner. Gary cracks a smile. Fancy a quick workout in the gym? Sure. You make your way there. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see what he wants to talk about. Unsurprisingly, none of the islanders have taken it upon themselves to work out after a full brunch. Gary looks you over, testing out a few different sets of dumbbells. Alright, get on the bench. I'll give you a brief workout while we chat. I'll allow him to help me. You position yourself on the bench. Gary hands you the weights and begins to guide your arms up in a few simple reps. So, what's the matter, Gary? It's about Marisol. I know I got hot-headed this morning. I'm worried I've made a right fool of myself. You also lied about kissing her. For a moment, Gary stares off into the distance. He stops guiding your arms. Your arms wobble, the pull of the weight lowering them down. Gary? Huh? He quickly goes back to supporting your arms again. Sorry. I was distracted by what you said. I really like Marisol. Oh, sorry. I still would have picked you if I could have. Anyway, I was so happy when I got to pick her, and then we were in bed and she wasn't interested in doing anything, but I kept hearing the others. I guess I just wanted to believe that we'd had more than a little peck. I'm gonna call him out. What you did was out of order, Gary. That can have a big impact on a girl in here. You have to apologise to Marisol. You're right. I was a complete arse. I'll tell her sorry next time I see her. Promise. You continue with some more reps before Gary speaks up again. Do you know how Marisol was feeling about me and her? She was really quiet at the brunch. It got awkward. I don't know. Maybe you need to ask her. I guess that's what I'm afraid to do. I never thought I'd have that problem, but here we go. Oh well, I appreciate your honesty either way. We should probably get back to the others. They'll get suspicious otherwise. He leans over to help you lower the weights to the ground. The two of you are close enough to touch. I'm not going to make a move on him. I'm done with Gary. My mind's a mess right now. Gary sets the weights down and helps you up. Thanks for the chat though. You gave me some things to think through. First the Hannah situation, and Lottie gets in my head. Marisol's being quiet and you won't tell me why. What a mess. Gary sighs. Come on, let's get out of here. The two of you walk back in silence. You take up your position on the sun lounger. Ah, don't worry, Gary. I'm sure Marisol will come around. It's not like there'll be any obstacles in your path. Or distractions. Can anyone else see those flying pigs? With their bellies full, the islanders might be after some relaxation. Shame there's still a day's worth of fun to be had. Coming up. Something a little slimy. It's in my mouth. Don't miss it. Okay guys, let's have a serious conversation. I'm done with Gary. I never thought this day would come. As you know, I was sticking by the Gasmeister, like 100% he was my type on paper, and now here we are, and he's lied about Marisol, which I think is just completely wrong. And if you ever find yourself in a position where you're lying about what you've done with a girl to impress your friends, you should think twice, or maybe, you know, even just the once, about whether or not that's the right thing to do. Not that I'm mad, but I am like, mad. Also, Ibrahim, I don't like him. He's too clingy. He's not right for me. I think I'm done with him as well. So I guess we just have to see there's some new boys that come into the villa, because can't see myself getting with Rocco. Noah's pretty sorted. Gary's a no. Ibrahim's a don't think it's going to go anywhere. And Bobby is not my type. Like, he's a nice guy, but not really what I'm looking for. So what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And what do you want to see happen for the rest of the series? Let me know. I'm very curious. I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye!